Welcome. You're listening to the I'm Wired to Inspire podcast, creatively engineered by Nicole, the inspiration specialist. I'm Wired to Inspire is a powerfully packed 5-minute podcast filled with inspiration and encouragement to get you through your day. It's designed to inspire you to live your authentic purpose. Now stay tuned for your host, Nicole, the inspiration specialist, on today's episode of I'm Wired to Inspire.
Hey everyone, and thank you so much for joining me today on my podcast. It is Wired to Inspire Wednesdays, and I am here with another very cool story that will cause you to think about who you are and where you are at in your life. Today we're going to call this one A Box of Kisses. Some time ago, a man punished his 3-year-old daughter for wasting a roll of gold wrapping paper. Money was tight, and he became infuriated when the child tried to decorate a box to put under the Christmas tree. Nevertheless, the little girl brought the gift to her father the next morning and said, "This is for you, Daddy." He was embarrassed by his earlier overreaction, but his anger flared again when he found the box was empty. He yelled at her, "Don't you know when you give someone a present, there's supposed to be something inside of it?" The little girl looked up at him with tears in her eyes and said, "Oh, Daddy, it's not empty. I blew kisses into the box, all for you, Daddy." The father was crushed. He put his arms around his little girl and he begged for her forgiveness. It is told that the man kept the gold box by his bed for years, and whenever he was discouraged, he would take out an imaginary kiss and remember the love of the child who had put it there. In a very real sense, each of us as humans have been given a gold container filled with unconditional love and kisses from our children, friends, family, and God. There is no more precious possession anyone could hold. So I want to ask you something. Do you have that gold box filled with love and compassion and the things that God has promised you, and you're completely just throwing it away because it doesn't look the way you thought it would look? Is there some situation in your life that God is presenting to you in a form of what looks like an empty box, and really it's something that's designed to sustain you and help you? I want you to take a minute and think about that, because here is the thing that the enemy wants to do to us all. He wants to make us think that God does not hear us, we're chasing our tails, and things won't work out in our favor. But y'all, we have to decide. You have to decide that whatever it is that's happening, whatever it is that God is giving you, no matter what it looks like, you have to decide that I know that this is the best thing for me, because God would not give me less than his best. When I think about the little girl, let's talk about the little girl for a minute. You know, the Bible talks a lot about being childlike, and he does that for a reason, namely because of things like this. When we're in a childlike state of mind, we are so excited at the prospect of literally giving someone a gift. We're not caught up in if it's tangible or intangible, if it's visible or invisible, if it costs or if it doesn't cost, because the whole point is that we want to make you happy and we want to make you smile. That's where you are as a child. So when when we grow up and life happens to us, we become bitter, we become angry, and we just completely become dismissive about things that are so sweet and pure, and they're the things that carry us through. Now let's think about the dad. Notice how he said, and, in retrospect, he realized how it was such an incredible gift. And even now he'll go back and refer to that box and he'll take out an imaginary kiss. Now, you know what's crazy? He's probably having problems that's hard as hell in his life right now, like real big time problems. But you know what? The very thing he was dismissive about, an imaginary kiss, an imaginary bunch of blessings from his child, he literally has to go back into his childlike state of mind to keep him sane as an adult today. So I want you to think about that. I want you to just take a moment. Y'all know how we do here. I want you to ponder this for a second. Don't just listen to this and throw it away. Download it, hold it, replay it. I want you to think about it. Do you have a gold box? Have you dismissed your gold box? Is God showing you something and it appears to be empty, but you're not seeing it for what it is? Is he trying to bless you or help you with something to get you through, and you cannot take it for what it is? You don't see the blessing. You don't see the miracle in it. If that is you, I want you to reevaluate. Ask God to show you and illuminate what it is that you need to do so that you can appreciate everything that he's given you on every single level. And Lord, trust me when I say for all of us. I know most people, I can't speak for everybody, but I know most people, we just want to live right. We want to do right. We want to do exactly what it is that you are telling us to do. So even if we require being reignited in the area of childlike faith, if you want us to start to see things with a childlike wonder so that we can literally get through the toughness and the tribulations that are in our lives currently, please just infuse us with that. That is what my prayer is for all of us, that God will continue to be with us and show us who we really are, and that we don't take the simple things in life for granted, and that we don't overlook when he's trying to do something magnanimous because it doesn't have bells and whistles. It's not a shiny thing, and we completely miss it. So that's what I want you to hold on to today. I want you to hold on to it. And this story, when I read it, was called A Box of Kisses. And when I thought about that, I said, what's so funny? So many people miss the box of kisses because they're too busy chasing the shiny things. And I just hope that whatever it is that God is trying to show you just from this quick little story, that you'll take it, you'll run with it, and you'll do everything that God wants you to do, and you'll be all he's called you to be, and you'll appreciate just the love on the simplest, smallest level that he has for you. I'm wired to inspire. I hope you are too.
Thanks for listening to I'm Wired to Inspire podcast at I'mWiredToInspire.com. If you enjoyed the show, spread the word and be sure to hit the 5-star rating on iTunes. For more information on this podcast and inspirational products and services, log on to the inspirationspecialist.life or I'mWiredToInspire.com. And remember to live your authentic purpose. Thanks again, and see you next time.